Welcome to another episode of You Know Ball.
Yes, sir.
Playbook Sports in the
We back.
building. Host Anthony right here. To my right, I got my boy, the GOAT from Philly. No, Philly Phil in the bill. What's good?
Yes, sir. What's good, Ant-Man?
Nothing's
Got
good.
the shades on, bro.
Nothing's good no more.
Hey,
Thunder out of the playoffs.
Why is that bad? Let's go.
It is bad, bro. I don't want to hear. I don't know if you guys saw my tweet, but Thunder fans were responding hurt, bro. Like, we don't want to hear this shit no more. Like, they'll be back. You know, there's the iconic Pizza Rolls team with James Harden, KD, and Westbrook. Everyone said they'd be back. They never made it back, you know? And that still haunted my childhood. And now seeing that same shit happen with the new age Pizza Rolls, SGA, Chet, Jalen Williams, like, I think we'll be back, but I can't even say they will be back anymore.
Well, I mean, now there's a difference. You can trade your little James Harden type player, Josh Giddey. So what's your plan with Josh Giddey? Like, what's your dream plan?
Get him the fuck out of here. Get him as far away from a school as possible. Send him to, I don't know. I don't want to give up. I don't want to get a star player. Like, I don't think that's the way basketball works anymore. You look at all these teams left in the playoffs, like, all four of these teams have really good role players. Even the Pacers, like, they're probably the worst team left in the playoffs. But if I'm being honest, not to disrespect, but the reason that they're like here is because they're eight men deep, you know? So,
and injuries
too. But we'll talk about them later because I was about to go in on them. But no, like, I do just want to get a couple more role players, get maybe a role player type scorer to relieve pressure off SGA. Maybe I don't have a player off the top of my head, but maybe like a slightly better like Tim Hardaway Jr., like someone in like the DiVincenzo tier of player. I don't want too much back for him. I mean, get Giddey out of here, get Gordon Hayward the fuck out of here. You don't have to walk in free agency. He could run. Like, get him gone. These are the players. First of all, if you're didn't see this, Gordon Hayward was out here bitching, saying his role was different and he didn't expect to have to play like this and all this bullshit. These are the players that scored more points than Gordon Hayward in the playoffs. Grayson Allen in 2 games had more points than Gordon Hayward, 7-0, because Gordon Hayward did not score. Gallinari, who I forgot about until I looked at players with the least amount of playoff points. Jet Howard, shout out the rookie, outscoring the veteran.
You're kidding.
I remember when this dude was drafted, I was high on him.
Jet Howard had more points than Gordon Hayward.
He did. Listen to this dude. Josh Minot. He's just like a dunker. I don't know. I thought he was on Memphis, but I think he's on Minnesota now.
What the hell?
Xavier Tillman. Go Celtics. Jaden Springer.
Oh, that's sad.
Jaden Springer.
That's sad, man.
We got another Thunder on here. Usman Jang.
You're kidding, bro.
Thunder up, baby. I didn't look at the minutes difference, but I know Gordon Hayward played 48 minutes. I'm guessing Usman Jang did not play 48 minutes.
Bro, none of those guys played that many minutes.
No. Hunter Tyson. I don't know who that is.
Who the fuck is Hunter Tyson?
He had 1 playoff point. And James Johnson. Shout out the Karate Kid. There's like Thaddeus Young had 0 points. Lindy Waters 0 points. CJ Warren, Isaiah Thomas, like Gordon Hayward, you're an Isaiah Thomas tier talking about your role, bro. But you played 48 minutes and Isaiah Thomas played 4. You know,
that's sad.
That is crazy to me.
Well, I mean, you're a buyout. Like, how's he gonna talk about he didn't really know his role? He's a buyout player. Like, you're a buyout market player. Like, Spencer Dinwiddie wasn't complaining. He knew what he was with the Lakers for. Like, I think he only had 7 points in the whole series too, but he knew what he was doing. He never complained about his role. He knew what he was doing.
Usman Jang scored 2 points in 7 minutes. Gordon Hayward scored 0 points in 46.
Wow.
Just saying. You know, so like all that to say like shut the fuck up. You know, like you did not perform in the playoffs.
Oh, man.
Shout out Gord. Like, I was a fan when we got you as a role player, but, like, know your role, bro. You know? To be fair, Gordon Hayward did only attempt 3 shots.
Mm-hmm.
But, come on, bro. Like, you're Gordon Hayward. Like he had the opportunities to score. We needed especially in that Maverick series, we needed another score because our role players didn't do shit. Last thing I want to say about the Thunder, and then we could start talking about the current teams in the playoffs, bro. Any other year, I would have agreed that was a foul on SGA, and we were up too many points. I get that. I just feel like the way that they've been calling the game with this like marginal contact shit, he hit the ball first. Like that shouldn't have been a foul. I'm sorry. Maybe I'm wrong there. Maybe I'm delusional. But if we're gonna call the game and everyone's throwing this marginal contact word around, and now we're gonna switch shit up, like, come on. I don't know.
Wait, so what's the rule on that? Because the way they were talking about it was pretty interesting. Because what I saw was that, his hand hit the ball, but then he dragged his hand onto PJ Washington's arm, and it kind of looked like he was pulling a little bit. But so that's where I thought it was a foul, but I know NBA it's different.
It was like, I don't know the exact rule. That's why it's dumb. Like, that's why they're using marginal contact, because you could kind of blanket it and pretty much cover up your call. Like, you could just say it's marginal. But I think because he hit the ball, and he, like, grazed his arm, like, pretty much after the shot, then it shouldn't have been. And then for everyone saying Kyrie would have got the tip-off, fuck you. Because Kyrie would not have got that because we were, like, everyone stopped play once the whistle blew. The whistle blew instantly. But, yeah, that's all I needed to say about that.
Nah, that was a crazy game, man. That was a dogfight.
We should not – bro, we were up 18, guys. Come on, Thunder up. We got to lock in. I mean, we're going to have a new rookie in here next year. Hopefully we could get Cody Williams. We could get the Williams brothers.
That'd be cool, but
it'd
I don't
be cool.
know.
That's it. I think
y'all need to get a big.
I want to get
y'all get a power forward or a center, somebody.
I want to get Tobias Harris. I really want Tobias.
That would be a good pickup.
A lot of Thunder fans want Isaiah Stewart. I don't like him as much. I don't know. I just feel like Chet's gonna have to play center eventually. You know.
Well, yeah, but like if you get Isaiah Stewart, he'd be a good like. You could put him at the 4. You could put him at the 5. Like, you could switch in between. Like, I feel like that'd be a good pickup.
I guess. I just like Tobias Harris because he could shoot. Then we could run 5 out. SGA average 40 points.
Well, I mean, Isaiah Stewart can shoot, too.
Can he?
He started this season when I was watching more Detroit games. He would attempt, like, 2 threes a game, and he'd shoot. He'd make, like, at least
He's shooting just under 40% from 3.
Oh, really? That's better than I thought.
Yeah, that is kind of crazy. And he was shooting them, too.
Yeah. So, honestly, like, that's why I wanted him because first off, I wanted him because he's tough. Like, he's not afraid of anybody. And everybody kept on saying he wouldn't be good with LeBron on the team. I'm like, bro, like, he would be playing with LeBron, not against him. But
shit, I'd trade Giddey for him straight up. If he's shooting like this, I'll trade Giddey for him straight up.
I'm telling you, bro, Isaiah Stewart, he's a sleeper, like big to get.
Yeah,
he's a sleeper big.
I would like to have him now. I changed my mind, guys.
And he's like 240.
Yeah, he's a big dude, bro, and he's like kind of short though, huh?
Yeah,
6'8",
but bro is strong. He's strong. Man. He's like what's his name? He's like a Robert Williams III type.
Hey, R-Dub3.
He's like that. So if you guys could get him, I'd say get him.
He was number 2 in his recruiting class.
Really?
Behind James Wiseman. I did not know that.
Holy shit.
That's cool. Okay. Back to what's going on in the league right now. I guess we could transition. We're talking about the Thunder. We could transition to the Timberwolves Mavericks.
Hey.
Phil, let's go general first. We haven't seen game 1 yet from the time we're recording this, but what's your series thoughts? What's your series prediction?
Now, you know I'm a sucker for defense.
You're a sucker for D, huh? You love sucking that.
Yeah, he heard that shit too. All right, pause. No, but I love defense. So my first instinct is going to be the Timberwolves, but I'm going to be careful with this one. I'm going to be careful. The Dallas Mavericks are a very good balanced team. They have good offense and good defense, and they have rebounding. Daniel Gafford hasn't been – I like Derek Lively the second a little more than Daniel Gafford right now in the playoffs, but I think
Gafford's hurt. I think he's hurt. I think he has like a broken hand, bro.
That's what I'm thinking is going on, bro, because he's been like, there's been times in OKC when he kept on like falling down or like he would like stay down for a second, and I'm like, bro, I don't feel like he's 100 because he plays differently.
Bro, he might be like 30 right now, bro. His ass is hurt.
That's what I'm thinking. So either way, they still have tough defenders like Derrick Jones Jr., PJ Washington, but with Minnesota, those dudes are dogs. Like Anthony Edwards leads the charge, but like everybody on that team is locked in offensively and defensively. So I'm gonna say Minnesota in 6, but I'm not gonna count out the Mavericks. Like I feel like it's still gonna be a good series, but it's gonna be a tough series. I feel like every game's gonna be not a blowout, but somebody's gonna win by 6 or 7.
Bro, I'm gonna keep it a buck. All of these teams left in the playoffs, like, it's not even like I don't care if they win anymore. Like, I feel like I'm rooting against all of them. Like, I'm not a fan of any of these teams, you know? Like, people are asking me, like, who do you want to win, bro? Like, none of them. Like, they could all lose. I'd be cool, bro.
Imagine.
Go into another bubble.
An
like,
apocalypse.
Shit, like, I'm okay with that. I'm betting the apocalypse. But if I got to pick, I'll probably take Wolves in 7. Mm-hmm. I think the way Anthony Edwards guarded Jamal Murray in the second half of Game 7 versus the Nuggets, like, if he could have that energy against a Luka or Kyrie, you know, I feel like the Thunder did have the best perimeter defense left in the playoffs.
Yeah.
I feel like the Timberwolves are probably second or third behind the Celtics. They could definitely have Kyrie struggle for another series because Kyrie really struggled against us. Luka struggled against us on the scoring side, and they could definitely do that. And the difference between the Timberwolves and what the Thunder were is the Timberwolves role players are looking like they're knocking down shots. Like Mike Conley had a big Game 7. We've seen big games from Nikhil. We've seen big like we know what McDaniels can do, but he's also had some big game scoring games as well. You know, like everyone's kind of locked in. Even Cat, like Cat has been very good playing his role in the playoffs. You know, I'm sorry for disrespecting him all season, but
I ain't sorry. Fuck you.
Nah, shout out Cat, bro. Cat has been really good in the playoffs this year. So I'm gonna go Wolves in 7, but I also would not count out the Mavericks. Like I feel like a lot of people are like, how are the Mavericks gonna guard this big man duo? For me, I don't understand when people are saying that, like the size thing with the Timberwolves, because on defense, Cat don't really play like a big man, and on offense, Rudy is a 0. So it's not like how do you guard this duo? Really, it's more like they're just big. Like, are you gonna be able to pound it out with them? And I think PJ Washington's enough to drag them out, and then Gafford and Lively is a great center duo that's gonna keep Rudy on his toes throughout the pick and roll. They're gonna slam Rudy on these pick and rolls.
Yeah.
But Luka and Kyrie, if they play better than they did in OKC, I definitely could see them winning this game or winning this series. But I think they're gonna play better, but I just don't know if it'll be enough.
This one's gonna be tough, man. Like I said, I'm excited to watch this one because, well, now I'm glad that Denver's out. Fuck y'all.
I was rooting for Denver, bro.
Why were you rooting for Denver?
Bro, I don't know. I'm not with this Anthony Edwards hype.
Oh, really?
I think he's like a really great player and all that, but I don't know. I need to see more from him. I think they're a year away. I wanted to see Jokic win another ring, bro. Like I wanted to see Jokic elevate himself into like, I wouldn't have put him here yet, but like you could legitimately make an argument that he's a top 3 center all time if you want to ring this year. I wouldn't put him there, but you can make that argument.
Well, I mean, you got Kareem. I don't count Tim Duncan as a center. You got Kareem, Shaq,
Hakeem
Olajuwon. Wait, though, I can't put him top 3.
But
because I instantly got Kareem, Shaq, and Hakeem over Jokic.
I feel like you could argue it, though. That's all I'm saying. I wouldn't put him there, but you could make a serious argument for the dude with 3 MVPs in the toughest era of basketball.
I can't do it.
Compared to Kareem, who was playing in the weakest era of basketball.
Yeah, but Kareem, man.
He's got the accolades.
Captain.
But I'm never going to ride for Kareem.
That man with the skyhook, unguardable.
I'm blocking that shit.
Nah, but what's it called? On to the Celtics versus Pacers game. They had their first one yesterday.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on that, man?
Okay. The Pacers just kind of showed that they're not ready yet. They're a year. It really reminds me of the Trae Young Hawks when they made the conference finals. Like, I get that exact same vibe where I don't want to count them out yet because, like, I know the Knicks were beat up, but the Pacers did their job and they handled business and they beat the Knicks. The Bucks were beat up, but the Pacers did their job, handled business, and beat the Bucks. Like, you could have made an argument that the Bucks would have beat them in the first round. You could have made an argument that the Knicks were going to beat them in the second round, but they didn't, you know? So I feel like there's definitely a reason the Pacers are here. With that being said, it's probably Celtics in 5, 6.
If they won yesterday's game,
I would have changed.
I would have changed instantly. But, bro.
Pacers in 4.
if the Pacers won that first game, they would have changed the whole mindset of that Celtics team. But right when they turned the ball over, then 5 times, and they were up by like 4 or 5, and then they let Jaylen Brown made that 3. I was like, if you go into overtime, it's over. And then the Celtics won the game. It was screwed up. But, man, bro, it was just like the game was right there. It was right there. You guys had a good game. You guys made their role players seem shit. Like there was no reason for Boston to even play them. They couldn't do shit. And then you just gave them game 1. And like what LeBron and JJ Redick were saying and like Mind the Game, talking about fouling up when you're up 3. I don't even know, because somebody said like you can't really foul them. You couldn't foul Jaylen Brown in that situation because he had the motion. So I don't know. I was confused. I was thinking maybe like before the inbound. Well, actually, no, you can't even do that.
You foul before the inbound, it's 1 point.
Yeah,
that's why I
didn't get the ball back.
I didn't get that argument that people were making like they should have fouled, because Jaylen Brown caught it and ripped through. So if they fouled him there, how many times have you seen an NBA player do a basic rip through and get fouled, and then they go up, and then it looks like they're shooting the 3, you know? And then you lose the game in regulation off of that if he makes it, you know? I didn't like that argument that people were making at all. I feel like Siakam did a great job defending the shot. I think where they struggled a little bit, and I don't remember what announcer said this, but they were all like sitting in the paint, you know? Like they should have they were down 3. They needed a 3. You should have been out on the perimeter defending the 3, but instead everyone was inside, and I feel like that is what ended up kind of blowing the game for them. Like, if they played better on the perimeter, then it would have been different. I mean, maybe Jaylen Brown still hits the shot, but if you get there quicker, maybe you could make a better argument for the foul. But the second that Siakam was there, Jaylen Brown was already ripping through.
That's one thing that's been pissing me off this whole season when people are playing the Celtics. Even the Warriors showed us earlier when they got blasted by 50. The Celtics are the best three-point shooting team in the league. Why are you sitting in the paint?
When you're up 3.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, the whole season they've been killing people by shooting 3s. Jason Tatum, 3-point shooter. Jaylen Brown, 3-point shooter. Derek White and Drew Holiday, 3-point shooters. Kristaps Porzingis, Horford, 3-point shooter. Sam Hauser, Peyton Pritchard. The whole team is built on 3-point shooting. Why are we in the paint? What is the defensive scheme? Do y'all got a Darvin Ham on your team? Like, wouldn't you rather have them score 20 points in the paint and then miss a whole bunch of 3s than have a balanced game of them shooting, getting their way outside, and then later going inside? I just don't understand, bro. Like, the whole season they've been shooting 3s.
Yeah.
What do you do against Golden State? You make them go inside.
And not even just shooting, bro. They've been shooting efficiently. I don't know if they lead the league in attempts. I don't think they're that high in attempts. But as far as, like, making them, bro, this team does not fucking miss. So for your game plan to be like, oh, let's sit in the paint, like, I don't know. It was weird.
I think they're thinking since the playoffs started, they were like, maybe their 3-point shooting will cool down and we'll just get a whole bunch of bricks. They're 64-18.
To be fair, though, let me play devil's advocate a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to, like, the Pacers' defense is shit, you know? Like, their offense is what should have won them the game. They put up 128 points. Like, you can't really be mad at that. You know what I mean? And the Celtics actually did kind of struggle to shoot from 3 last game. I didn't even realize this.
I'm still not testing that, bro.
I'm not either. But Tatum shot 2 for 8 from 3. Horford shot 3 for 12.
Mm-hmm.
Drew Holiday shot efficiently. Derek White 3 for 8. Jaylen Brown, that was his only 3 he made the whole game.
Yeah.
Hauser didn't make a 3.
Well, they contested Jaylen Brown's 3.
Yeah, they contest. That's what I'm saying though. Like, they didn't really shoot that well. Jason Tatum was a plus 20, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Man lit it up in OT.
Yeah, that is crazy. Like, there's not much you could do there. I feel like the Pacers still, I feel like, did their job. You know, I still feel like the Celtics winning game 1 at home, that's what they were supposed to do.
Yeah.
You know, the Pacers just made it a lot harder on them. Hopefully they could shake it up, maybe win game 2 for Indiana, but the Pacers just have to hold down the home games and hope that they could catch the Celtics slipping again, because this was the game that they should have won. This was the game that they could have won, and they just didn't pull it out.
And also take care of the ball, bro, because that last minute, that was terrible.
That was ugly, bro.
Like, Tyrese, I don't know I
They didn't
literally
even show a replay on that.
I was about to say, I was literally riding for you, bro, like the whole time. I said that whole shit about you probably better than Trae Young, and you give me that shit at the end. I'm going to say this. Trae Young would have done a way better job holding on to that ball.
Yeah.
And then when Aaron Nesmith, like, he wasn't bad. He was trying to help you out, and then he threw it back to you, and you still lost the ball. I was like, what is going on, bro? Are you nervous? And I get it. It's hard to play in the Garden, but, bro, come on, bro.
Tighten up. Yeah, I don't know. That was pretty embarrassing, pretty sloppy. But, again, the Pacers, like, shouldn't be here. I want to give a shout-out to Siakam. We're going to do another video you guys will see this week talking about our top 10 favorite playoff players. And I feel like Siakam's been kind of underrated this whole playoffs. Like,
I wonder why.
Yeah.
I wonder who's been sleeping on him.
Spin move.
Bro, did you see Bilal Coulibaly talking about like who's the easiest starter guard? And he said Pascal Siakam. And he said literally he was like all he does is spin moves. Like so nonchalant. He was just like, yeah, all he does is spin moves and I see it and like I can stop it. I'm like, damn.
I need to see. I bet some Pacers fan or Raptors fan edited a tape of Bilal Coulibaly getting cooked on the spin move.
Bro, one thing that was funny too was Miles Turner at the end of the game was like, I feel like it's us versus the world right now. Like everybody wants us to lose. I was like, bro, literally, you got Lakers, Heat, and Bucks fans on your side.
I don't think, bro. I feel like it's that way with the Celtics.
Yeah, I'm about to say.
No one wants to see the Celtics win, bro.
Nobody wants to see the Celtics win 18,
The Celtics are the
bro.
evil final boss, bro. Like, you don't. I do not. I got people at work telling me that the winner is gonna be coming out of the West. Like, this is the championship, and I'm like,
I hope so, bro.
I hope so. I don't give a fuck.
I hope so, bro. I don't want to see it. I'm a Laker fan. I don't want to see number 18 go up in Boston.
Bro, I'm gonna keep it a buck. If I had to root for one team, it's probably. I want to see Tatum win a ring. Okay, these are the players. This is so off topic. These are the players in the playoffs right now that I really want to see win a ring. If Halliburton wins one, that's a crazy ass run. So that'd be cool. True. If Tatum wins one, that's his first. Like, that'd be cool. Drew Holiday definitely would be cool to see him get another one. Horford deserves one. And then the last dude I want to say, bro, Mike Conley. Like, I really want to see Mike Conley get a ring, bro.
Mr. Sportsmanship.
No one in the NBA today deserves a ring more than Mike Conley. He's just
Russell Westbrook.
He's what do you call like the opposite of someone? Like evil version?
Oh, antagonist?
No, I was gonna say like a nether Chris Paul. Like he's just evil. Chris Paul's opposite.
That is true. Wow.
He's just like a good bro. Mike Conley was way better than Chris Paul this season, and he's just like a good guy instead of just a dickhead.
He really is a good guy though. He's what Chris Paul should be.
You're definitely
right about
is.
that, but. Honestly, I need to see Ant win this championship, bro. I need to see Ant get that ring. Because imagine on his 4th year, Brody became a leader of a team he was never supposed to be a leader of. It was supposed to be Cat. And leads that team to a championship.
Shit.
I need Ant to win that ring, bro. As much as I would hate Cat to be over here, like, changing his voice, grabbing that ring.
After all that.
Yeah, we did it. We did it. And then right after all that. We did our thing, bro. Like, we go back to the club, do our thing.
He gonna be like,
KG, I did this for you, brother. Happy birthday.
And then in the like the conference room, he's be like, yeah. So when Tatum was trying to guard me on that 3, he tried to close me out, and yeah, he did undercut me a little bit, but I knocked the shot down for the win.
I'm gonna get his ass back in Fortnite. Nah, but
directly after this, I'm gonna be streaming. If you want to check me out on Twitch, I'm gonna be streaming after this one. Me and PG-13, we're gonna be playing Call of Duty.
I don't know why he changes his voice all the time, bro.
That means the natural voice is the zesty one, right? Like no one's changing to the zesty voice.
Oh man, but what's it called? I would love to see. I wouldn't mind Luka winning a ring and then
fuck
Kyrie getting
Luka.
one.
Fuck Kyrie too.
I'm sorry, bro. I need that Luka respect after him being 4th place in MVP voting. I need him to get it. Wait, no, 3rd place.
I was gonna say he was 4th.
My bad, 3rd.
Nah, fuck him. He don't deserve that shit. PJ Washington was better than him in the playoffs so far. That's it. That's it for I had for this playoffs notes. You had anything else you wanted to add on?
Honestly, man, Pacers, get your shit together, and Minnesota Mavericks, give us a
banger
series, man. Give us a series. I want it to go to 7.
I do too.
I want it to go to 7.
7 game, but bro, okay, this is my only thing. If it goes to 7, the Celtics are winning the ring. Like,
I don't think so.
If they play 7 games and Boston's just chilling after sweeping the Pacers,
if they sweep them,
I mean,
well, you know what? Yeah, they might sweep them.
I feel like it's more likely that they sweep them than they win in 7. You know. But yeah, I mean that's it. Quicker episode of You Know Ball today. Stick around because in probably a couple days we got our top 10 players of the playoffs. Make sure you guys give us. Actually, nah, that ain't my line. Phil,
I got you. Make sure to like, subscribe, follow. Make sure to add us on Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, and TikTok. For now, we don't know what's going on with TikTok. We always here. We got the takes, and we know ball. Boom.